When you teach science, how do you get students to move beyond the facts to a genuine understanding of scientific concepts? Thinking Together is an 18-minute video that offers some interesting answers to this problem.
The real test of learning is to be able to explain what you've learned in your own terms and be able to apply it to new situations. Traditional courses that rely heavily on passive memorization may deny students an opportunity to develop that level of understanding. A group of faculty members at Harvard University has begun experimenting with techniques to enhance learning in their courses. The subjects they teach vary: physics, astronomy, and chemistry. The settings range from large lectures to small sections. Each situation requires its own solution, but the basic idea, called collaborative learning or peer instruction, tries to involve the students themselves in the process of teaching.
You can work now with anyone you'd like to, okay? Rearrange the room so your groups are facing each other, and we'll get started on this. Once everyone's really comfortable with it, once they find out who they like to work with and who they don't like to work with, then I'll just let them go on their own and choose their partners as they wish.
So the ones close to the nucleus are harder to pull off because of the attraction?
Right, they're close in.
Okay.
So now we've got to do the algebra.
You're still working out each problem on your own, but the difference is you're pooling what you've learned together. Each person can advance really at their own pace while drawing on the resources of other people.
So you better add 8 pluses to make them 2 pluses both sides.
It's the overall charge of the side where the permanganate ion's got a -1 charge, and then on that side, too, you're throwing 5 electrons. Okay. Instead of looking at an equation on a board presented by a professor in lecture and then presented again by a TF, which again is just sort of 2 presentations of the same inert equation on the board, I get to grapple with it. I get to say, well, I don't understand that. I'm not sure exactly what that means with an intuitive sense.
We can explain it in the terms that we could understand it, which is probably much more useful to a student than the terms that a professor understands something.